No Diddy, nigga, no Diddy.
He done hit that tailbone, bro.
Tailbone.
Take your tail feather.
Welcome to Chopping Game, man. This your host, man. I'm DZ.
This is dope.
You know it. What's up with the crypto, man?
What's up with the blood?
Oh, man, you know, another day, another dollar, man. You know.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids chilling, you know. Money's good, you know. Maintain it, you know. Take these safety glasses off.
Life.
How about yourself, brother?
Hey, but the youngsters say it's up.
It's up. You turned
up, man, and it's all good.
Yeah, man.
It's a small hood.
Yeah, we want to like, subscribe,
and share.
Baby. I mean, we're gonna get on this OJ situation, man. What's going on with OJ?
The juice.
R.I.P. to the
R.I.P.
to Uncle OJ, man. That's Uncle OJ.
San Francisco legend.
Yeah. And he fuck with local music and all that. So shout out to OJ,
the juice, man. But how you feeling about it, man? How you feeling about how you felt about how everything played out with that?
I feel like I think they did OJ wrong at the end, you know, like you look at everything what was going on social media or whatever, everything was attached to the murder and everything, and shout out to the Goldman family or whatever, whether he was guilty or not, we don't really know. But I think OJ accolades is what they left out. Like OJ was one of the best football players that we ever seen in our lifetime, so.
The Hurts, man, you seen him running in that Hurts commercial, jumping over the luggage and all that?
Doing all that.
Hey.
Roots. Shout out to Mom. She said he was in Roots.
I don't know. Maybe he was.
But, that's what's up. But you know what, man?
How you feel about the whole OJ situation? Before we even jump into the next phase of what we're gonna talk about, how do you feel about OJ Simpson? Period.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was in denial. I felt like he didn't do it. No matter what. I don't care if you caught me on camera. It wasn't me. Man, you gotta catch me in the act. You ain't catch me in the act. It wasn't me. And I'm voting for him. I don't want to think that he did that because that's just crazy, man.
All right, well let's talk about the facts then. Shout out to OJ Simpson, man, and so let's get into the case. Ronald Goldman he brings the glasses to the wife, and somebody catches them in the act.
So we feel like the glasses was a play.
It could have been a play to get Goldman over there
as an excuse.
And maybe OJ intercepted the situation and
because he was stalking.
And it was a crime of passion.
Allegedly,
it was a crime of passion. You know what I'm saying? So it could have happened. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I'm saying? It could have happened.
Women do be pissing niggas off sometimes.
But let's talk about the what was happening before OJ.
This would I got some things I want to say.
Before OJ Simpson,
domestic violence didn't change until this happened with OJ. You used to be able to slap your significant other up left and right. The police will come out and tell you, go back in there, that's your husband. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother told me that a story about her homegirl that her husband used to beat her. He was the definition of wife beater, the damn tank top. He was a wife beater. He used to black her eyes. He used to put his fingers on her on the regular. And when the police came out, they used to say, Mrs. Such and Such, I'm not going to say her name, Mrs. Such and Such, you need to go back in the house. That's your husband. And y'all handle that between y'all. That's your husband. But when OJ did what he did, that's no longer.
It changed the whole landscape.
Somebody going to jail if they come out.
The male masculinity in the 70s from the OJ point to where we are now. So
I think the men got more respect in the 70s.
Okay, see, there we go. I can't agree with those. You said respect.
What do you
It
call
was
it?
a lot of domestic violence going on in the 70s and 80s.
Well, they was beating her into respect. You gonna be
So
I don't know, but
I grew up in a household where it was domestic violence. So I get the dynamics of it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, you call the police, they come 3 weeks later. After OJ,
they was there.
nigga, as soon
20
as
minutes.
you tell I'm slapping a girl, oh nigga, don't let her be white. I'm just saying. Don't let her be another ethnicity. You slap her, boom, nigga, the police gonna
No,
get
you
her.
just don't need to be black when you do it.
And
That's
they,
what it is.
And they coming to get you. So we got the domestic violence situation going on. You know what I'm saying? We got drinking and driving, domestic violence. All that ties in together. So
Because most of the dudes, or most of the men that was putting their fingers on their significant others was alcoholics most of the time. Drug addicts, alcoholics, and they was coming down, or they was feeling bad,
or they was going up,
or they was hearing things, seeing things, and misreading things.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of misread things. Like, who the hell calling you from PG&E, bitch? And that's just the bill collector.
And it had a lot of
You know
do
what
with
I'm
drugs
saying?
and alcohol.
So,
To ask a question, like, what do you feel was the difference between the 70s and between OJ Simpson? So that's like 30 years.
Yeah, that's a long
That's a
time.
30-year period. So from the time that we grew up, from the time that OJ happened, what do you feel like was the difference between male masculinity between then and between OJ and then from OJ to now? So that's like a 2 or 3 part question.
I really feel like a lot of father figures wasn't in the home no more. Also, so I figure that a lot of people didn't know how to be men. They're not being taught by real men. They're being taught by the people they see on the street, the people they see on TV, the rappers. Because that's when rap was really getting big.
Well,
like,
even before rap, because it really wasn't even rap.
I'm talking about in the 70s.
Yeah.
So I'm saying.
Oh, okay. The R&B singers, the Rick James.
People are looking up to these
entertainers.
They don't have to necessarily be rappers.